even without the best equipment, even without the best software, even without the know-how of how to operate YouTube, even without knowing someone will follow or subscribe to your channel. My motivation for starting this channel was to empower fellow plus size ladies and especially plus size girls who have found themselves thrusted in this position right now, to just empower them to start, their journey of self-love and self-confidence, because that is the journey I'm currently on. Not yet at the destination. I still don't have all the answers. I am still not as confident as I would like to be. I'm still not as fashionable, as eloquent. My presentation is not yet where I want it to be, but I'm willing to show you this is where I am, and I'm doing the best with whatever I have. And I want you to join me in my journey as we move from point A all the way to point Z, which is now the end goal of this whole destination. So in the journey of empowerment, the first thing I started with was sharing tips that I had gone through personally and used them in order to gain some self-confidence and self-love, because I came to discover confidence is all about projection. You cannot project if you have nothing inside. So it started with self-love. And let me tell you, by the time I came up with, there were just 8 tips, I remember. The first video I put on 1st of August 2019, it was so hard coming up with those tips, because it was a method of trial and error. You do this, then someone says something negative, and everything crumbles down. So I discovered you can't present yourself to be amazing if you don't have the substance inside. So we did them. 8 steps on gaining confidence. Then I went through the most tragic thing that was happening to me at that point in time, which was fat shaming. Let me tell you, I have had each and every insult under the sun just because of my weight. Oh, it's a matter of, oh, I'm lazy. Oh, I eat food for my siblings. Oh, people now assume I have 5 children. Oh, I'm not even people assume which tribe I'm supposed to be in because of how my body is. I have gone through all of it. Like, people being even shocked that you can walk in town. And I'm like, guys, I walk in town. Someone asked me, like, oh, you can swim. I'm like, Connie, I'm not supposed to swim. So going through those fat shaming comments, that one for, oh my God, you look pretty. You would look pretty if you just lost weight. Or Raja, uko pobaya sana. Kuna the other ladies who are worse off than you. At least your fat is distributed. Going through all that fat shaming. So I was like, guys, no, I need to help someone who's in my situation to know what to do in case they're in that situation. And then I met amazing ladies who were actually ahead of me in my journey. And I kept asking them, so like, why do you like being plus size? So that brought the video for which part of my body do I love the most. So that was the beginning, the foundation, like getting you to a point of loving thyself within. And my motto has always been very simple. I want you to come from a point of doubt and confusion to a point of you love yourself so much, you'll be able to make the key decision. Do I want to lose weight? Yes, because the weight is affecting me personally. It's not because society is requesting, putting pressure, demanding for me to lose weight. Am I the point I'm in right now? Do I love the way I look? Then embrace it, dress the way you want, stand there confidently. So that has always been my message and my motto. So that is where I started. Then I moved to the next thing. So now if I've built you inside, you need to be able to show it on the outside. And that is with fashion. So fashion starts with the clothing that you wear. So I remember I got a maroon pair of skinny jeans. Let me tell you guys, getting jeans that day, I was like, yes. So I got home. I was so excited. I was like, these jeans, I need to think of different ways of wearing it, because I'm not going to wear it once. And it was a maroon pair of tights. Let me tell you, so I came up with 4 ways of wearing it, and that series was one. So I'd look for 4 like a statement piece, and then come up with different ways of wearing, so that I could offer you as my viewer, like, give you some inspiration that, fam, you don't need to have 25 pairs. Even with that 1 pair, you can look amazing to reflect what is on the inside to be on the outside. So I started that. Then I started doing lookbooks for different occasions, for Valentine's. I remember the Valentine lookbook. It was so exciting. So it's like, occasions come, you need to dress up. You don't know how to dress up, fam. I got you. You can wear this, you can wear this, you can wear this. So that gave birth to that. Then I remember I was researching on clothes plus size people are not supposed to wear. That was the first thing that came, was crop tops. And I was like, oh my God, guys. So how are we doing crop tops in a way that is still acceptable to me? And I remember my BFF, oh God bless you, Flossie. She was courageous enough to join me. So we did the crop tops to show you that you can look amazing, even if you have your JoJo tank. It's just as normal, guys. So we did the crop tops, and then we reached a point. Now I started doing must-have series. So I picked colors because I was thinking, like when you're buying, because I use colors when I'm doing my shopping, like you get blue. So like you need a dress that can go for a date. You need a long dress to go to the beach. You need an official one. So it birthed that series of must-have. So I'd show you the different types of outfits you should have in a particular color. That was that. Then once we went through that, the idea was for plus size. I discovered, yo, I can also help other people. So you can be my target in the plus size community, or you can be just someone else, or someone still in the plus size community. I brought in now the personal development, because I realized if I asked you to grow your confidence and now you look amazing, now you need to go to the outside world and add substance to the world. So the first thing I remember I went through was now the issue of things that I learned in 2019. 2019 was one of like the most let me say life-changing years. 2018, so much happened in 2018. So 2019 was a year of so much self-discovery. So I got so many tips from interacting with people. You know, the saving the world, you need to stop. It tips on saving. So I shared that with people and I got such a good response. I was like, guys, we are growing it. Then the thing that shall not be named came now in 2020 and started talking about, you know, what not to do in quarantine. So, you know, don't spend all your money, don't lose everything. Then I went back to the development and I was like, okay, so I've given you tips that will grow you as a person. I've told you how to be confident, but have I shared like how to know who you are? So I got something online called a personal SWOT analysis. You went through the SWOT analysis so that you can be able to know what are your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Then you'll be able to position yourself strategically in the outside world. At the end of the day, everything is like business. Then there was the issue of morning routines, evening routines, like how do you schedule your day to be effective and more good. Then now we went back to talking about discrimination, like have you ever been discriminated against now based on either your gender. Then we went back to your weight, to your skin color, and like we shared, I remember I shared with a friend, group of friends of mine, like we were sharing our experiences with discrimination and how to overcome such discrimination. Then we even went to talk about emotional attachments. So I felt like in terms of personal development, I was actually giving you content to grow as a person. Then we went to my favorite series, the hair series. So the hair series started because there's a time I wanted to make my hair, but I didn't have the sufficient funds to make it. Like, unajua saa zingine pesa ikoangi. Then I just started doing things that in the house with my own hands, and they actually worked. Like even this hair right now, you know, just simple bantu knots. So you're showing you how to do bantu knots if you want to do, how to wash your hair to take care, especially because I dyed my hair. I was like, if you've dyed your hair, fam, karibu. I have tips for you that will change your life. Then if you want to do, you know, how to style it, do you want to put extensions, do you want to know how to braid, like how to make your hair look amazing so that it reflects how amazing you are as you wear also the different types of clothing that you have. Then remember when quarantine came, mental health became now a very, very key thing. And I remember at that point in time, even my mental health was also not so good. So as I was looking for tips on improving my own mental health, I was like, as I have the tips, I can also share them with you. So the do's and the don'ts, the myths and misconceptions, then, you know, tips that you can use, like when you feel your mental health is going bad, like what can you do as an individual to bring yourself back to the good place? Then I was like, we've done everything. We've developed, I've tried to help you mentally. I've shown you how to wear clothes. I've shown you how to love yourself. I've shown you how to make your hair. And I was like, sometimes you can come to my channel just to laugh and relax. So I introduced the series for games and challenges. So it was just a fun opportunity for you to come, to laugh, to unwind, to just relax and feel like you don't have to learn something. Then I brought in the DIY series again. Like I mentioned, that time they still don't have enough money to do what I want, or I feel like I can do it better. You know, so I show you how do you make a blackboard. Let me show you how to do that. Do you have old jewelry? Do you want to repurpose it? Let me show you how to do that. Do you have boxes lying around and you want, you know, those cute boxes that you want to put your jewelry and stuff? Let me show you. Do you have jewelry you want to know how to, like, to hang and everything? And there are paintings you want, but you don't have the coins. I got you. So the DIY series was born and we were able to do that. So those are the different series that I created and the reason why. So this all came because someone asked me, why did I start my channel? And I realized I always ask you guys, please subscribe. Welcome to the Sunshine family. Join me, but you may not know the reason why. So the reason was that empowerment. So you come to my channel not knowing if you're okay with the way you are. You get content from me, you internalize it, you reflect on your life, and you improve your life. Like, you just start living your life to the best of your ability. You come, you laugh with the challenges and the games. You come, you get a few fashion tips, and you're like, yes, laying outside there. You come, we do a SWOT analysis to understand yourself more. So it's all about learning, laughing, growing, and glowing. So those are the reasons why it's on my channel. So if these reasons appeal to you, or if you're just curious to just see what else can I do, this is the point I ask you. Subscribe and join my family. We got, I chose the name Sunshine because I felt like once you leave my channel, like, you'll be so excited, you'll be having good vibes, like you'll just feel motivated enough to live your best life and just to shine in whatever that you're doing. And I accept disclaimers. Number one, I do not have all the answers. Oh, I assure you, I do not have all the answers. I am not done on my journey, so I'm sharing from, it's very subjective because it will be based on my opinion and where I'm coming from. But to overcome that, I started inviting guests, collaborators, my friends. Thank you so much. These are people I just requested, and they put themselves out there in the internet, and they're bringing a different perspective from what I actually have. So there's that one for subjectivity. I am not a professional. These tips that I share in terms of mental health and personal development, I have researched online and used what other people have suggested. But I usually try them before I suggest. So if it works for me, I would share. If it doesn't work for you, well and good. No wahala. At least I shared. So please join my family. Subscribe to my channel. Share this if it resonates with you. And ask your friends to subscribe. And also let me know, like, is it interesting for you to know, like, the purpose of this channel, the reason? It's all not about vanity. So even when you see sharing, when I'm sharing, like, a photo shoot that I did, it's a milestone for me because it came from the point of not even wanting photos to being the photographer to now be like, okay, take one photo, to now even organizing a photo shoot. So it's a whole journey, and it's my journey, and it's my vulnerability I'm putting out there. So that is why I started my channel. Thank you so much for watching. In case you have any questions, ask them down below. I will respond to each and every question. And thank you so much for the overwhelming support, and see you in my next video. Bye.